Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into the TipTut zone.
Hello everybody. Welcome. It's good to see you. It's good to have you here. I'm going to zoom in on myself a little bit. Woo. Hey. How is everyone doing today? You guys feeling good? I'm feeling good. It's a nice chill Friday afternoon. We're having fun. I'm doing some 3D modeling today in Blender. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Let's turn on the old ring light. Can you guys see me? Kaboosh. Oh, you can now. That's way too bright. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is everyone doing okay? Maybe Sharma? Hello, Bumbo Baggins. No, there's not very many people here yet. I didn't do the warm-up today because I've run out of time. Usually I set the stream going sort of 10 minutes before we start to give a chance for people to get settled. But, I've had a busy day. It's good to see you, Maybe Sharma. Thank you so much for being a member. Bumbo Baggins, hello, welcome. Urema Figuera joined the Discord. Thank you ever so much, Urema. That's really kind of you. So, yeah, today we're carrying on with this room that we haven't looked at in a while. As you can see, I've done quite a bit of it now. The last thing I think we did were these Converse, which I haven't textured yet, but we kind of modelled these little shoes down here, which was a lot of fun. But today I want to do something a bit bigger. Firstly, I'm going to turn off all these walls, like that. Let's turn off the door as well. Boop, boop, and the door frame. And then that'll allow us to swing around a bit easier. Get rid of the back wall too, and then basically what we're going to be doing today, if we go to top-down view, what we're going to be doing is, let's turn on that reference, and let's just shimmy him up in Z space a bit. We're going to be building this chest of drawers here. And I want it to look a little bit like, not just like an IKEA box, you know, it needs to be like a little magical, a little toy chesty. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we do that, I have to actually just do a little bit of setup for it. I need to make sure my 3D cursor's in the right place and all this other stuff. Charan Cherry, hello. I always want to say Charan Cherry, but that's not right. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I think I'm going to have to build this box in 3 parts, right? So I'm going to go into my room collection here, and we're going to add ourselves, I don't care about the inside of this, like at all. So I'm going to build a cube to start with, okay, and we'll make sure that he's roughly the right size. We can center the view on him as well. So there's going to be the bottom part of this chest, the top part of the chest, and then the contents inside it. Those are going to be the things we're doing today. So I'm thinking something like that is probably about the right size. Okay, like this, yeah? So that is going to be chest, base. Then on top of that, we're going to need like a semicircle, I think. Hey, Sarah Marissa, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're feeling good. We're modeling a 3D chest today. That is the plan. So on top of that, we're going to need, I think the best way to start with this, believe it or not, because I don't want to do any subdivision surfacing because of the way that I'm texturing this, and because it's so low poly, it really doesn't matter anyway. So I think what we will do is we'll start with a cylinder, but we'll give it just 8 sides. We'll make the radius much smaller and the depth much smaller. Let's say like 0.6. And then let's just rotate him. On the x-axis like that, right? Now that gives us the top of our crunchy chest. Meaning, if we then went to like an orthogonal view and turned on X-ray mode, we could roughly line this up like that. Okay, scale it along the x-axis. Sorry, what is it? It's z-axis at the moment because we haven't applied any of these things. Cool. And then that, if we go like this, Control A, all transforms. Let's go Control A, all transforms, and then we go Shift Z or cursor to active. And that's going to pop that over there. This one's origin we need to set to geometry first, excuse me, and then go Shift S, cursor to active. And that'll move our 3D cursor here so that whenever we create anything, it'll just do it in the middle of the chest for us. And then up in here, in this one, we can just select all these vertices and cut them away. Boom. And there we've got like the top of our chest. So we can select all those, hit F, give us a face on either side, and boom, there we go. Got the top of our chest ready to go. Hey Tronka, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for being a Tip Titan. Burnsan, hello as well. Thank you for being a Tip Titan. Welcome to the live stream. We're 3D modeling a chest today. We've literally just started, so you really haven't missed anything, don't worry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my 3D cursor and I'm just going to click there. Awesome, and then we can go right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And then we'll move him back over here. And what that allows me to do is when I then rotate this guy on, say, the y-axis, the x-axis, it will rotate from that point. Yeah? Cool. So we can have the lid half open later on, which is what we want. Boom. So, there is the basics of our chest, and we'll call this one chest lid. So we've got chest base and chest lid. So let's hide chest lid for now, and we'll start working on the base. Awesome. Let's go into edit mode. So I've got a couple of references. I want the luggage from Terry Pratchett. That's going to be our biggest reference here, without the teeth and the feet. But I like this kind of big, like, brass edging to it, you know. I just always like the rings on the side as well. I think they look great. So something like that maybe. And also Legend of Zelda chest. And then we're going to put like toys written over the front of it as well. Something like one of these, you know, like these bound ones from Ocarina of Time or something like that. Yeah. So let's just take that as a reference image. That's like a good starting point. Okay. And we'll just pop that in the right folder. References, and we'll just pop him in there, And we also had the luggage as a reference as well, didn't we? That's quite a good one, so we'll stick that in there as well. Now, I'm not actually going to have these like in the world as a reference. I'm just going to open them up. Oh, it's a WebP. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, I guess we'll just use the luggage one then, because that's a JPEG. I'm just going to open them up just here. And then we want Blender in that other bit there. There we go. Just so that I can zoom in and out and, you know, find all the details that I want. So that's good. Alright, cool. So that is going to be today's job. We'll probably get to model it, but probably not texture it today. But we shall see. We shall definitely see. So let's focus our view on this. Now, don't care about modeling the back, because you're never going to see it, but good practice says to do it anyway, right? So what we'll actually do is we will mirror this. So what we need to do is go Shift S, cursor to active, like that. Right click, set origin to geometry, which will put it right in the middle. Okay, and then Shift S, cursor to active means that anything we add will be in the center as well. So then we go to add modifier, and we go to a mirror modifier, and then we can get rid of this face, select all these points and move them along the x-axis, and now we've got it mirrored that way. So we definitely want to turn on clipping, which means that when we move these back, they'll slam into each other and stop. So now everything we do here will be mirrored over here. I don't think I want to do like the toys lettering on a separate object, maybe. So let's mirror both ways. Let's mirror Z as well. And what that means is I can then take these points here and move them over the y-axis. Bam. And now we're just doing one corner of the chest, and it will do all of these other corners. So for example, if I turn off X-ray mode and I go and select this face, for example, and I choose inset and then like extrude it, it'll extrude it on all of these edges, okay, which is awesome. Now I don't want it extruded, I actually want it inset. We'll hold control, sorry, not control, because that does this. We'll do inset and hold shift, and that gives it to us in easier increments, I believe. So let's do an increment of say like 0.221. That looks about right to me. The top will do differently, but this side as well. Okay, 0.221. Oh, that's done too much. So we'll inset you, holding shift. 0.221. Now, that looks about right to me. I don't care about the bottom, never going to see the bottom, and the inside has to be slightly different than this, because whilst we want the inset, it actually needs to just be inset on two edges, I believe. So if we were to do this inset, it would inset all the edges, which is no good. So what we actually want to do is select these points and do a loop cut, but just here. So we'll select those edges and we'll loop cut like this. Or should we subdivide it to keep the geometry simple? Let's see what subdividing does. Split. Right click. Split. Thought it would be split, but it's not. Never mind. Suhan draws stuff. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Hey, can you tell me how do I learn Blender for making backgrounds in my animation? That's exactly what we're doing now. I just taught myself using Blender Guru's YouTube series, so not terribly hard to learn. But yeah, he teaches you with like a little donut, which is very useful. It's a good series. It's a really good series. So check out that. I'm just going to loop cut it because I can't figure out how to do this properly. So we're going to loop cut in the right direction. Like that. And we'll loop cut in the right direction here as well. Like that. That looks about right. Then we take this face here. And you can extrude downwards, but that will leave like this little bit in the middle where it's mirrored here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to inset a tiny amount and then move this down. Oh, that's done it all there as well, isn't it? What I need to do then is loop cut. No, sorry, excuse me, not loop cut. I need to bevel. This bit here, tiny amount, and then I can move this whole thing down. Bam. And then we've got the inside of our chest. Awesome. Let's take you and we'll extrude you inwards. And we'll take you and we'll extrude you inwards. How far can we push it before it breaks? That is the question. Extrude, holding shift. Let's go like that much. Extrude, holding shift. Boom. That's looking pretty nice so far. So we've got that nice like chest thing straight away. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, animation. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Blender's really cool. How am I? I'm doing very well. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope we're all having a lovely chill Friday afternoon. Excuse me while I just put my phone on silent. Awesome. So, I want to select all of this geometry, right click, and I think there is Mesh Simplify somewhere. Clean up. Is it Decimate Geometry? Degenerate, Dissolve? Oh, I can't quite remember. Mesh. I'll look it up if I can't remember. Bisect? No. Normal shading weight. Simplify mesh. That'll get rid of it. Mesh cleanup, decimate geometry. Yeah, it is. Mesh cleanup, decimate geometry. Ratio to the percentage by which to reduce the triangular count. Boom. There we go. So that's made that nice and simple. We should have the simplest looking thing that we've got now, which is great. Is looking a little bit normal, if that makes sense, like too structured for me. So I'm going to loop cut these, which is perfect, like that. Then let's alt click this entire line. And what happens if we scale? Oh yeah, that's what we want. Right, let's just scale him down a little bit. Bosh. And then we'll alt click this line and scale him up a little bit. Oh yeah. Now we've got a more interesting looking chest shape. That's perfect. Cool, he's a bit more wobbly and janky now, which is nice. Awesome. Let's see what he looks like. UV unwrapped. A. Ooh, unwrap. Ooh, not great. That's not too bad. Let's do a smart UV project. Let's give it an island margin of 0.03. And okay. Awesome. That seems like a really nice, simple bottom of our chest for me. So we'll go UV layout and we'll call it chest base and stick it in image textures. Bish bash bosh. Then we can go to layout mode. Add in a new material, call this chest base. And link its base color to an image texture. And the image texture can be chest base. Bam, there we go. So that just shows us that we have an image attached to it. And we've got our nice little wibbly wobbly bits on there as well. Awesome. Let's add in our chest lid next. So we'll take chest base and we'll just stick him back on the floor. Like that. Awesome. And now we've got our lid. Let's lift him into the air. Shift Z, cursor to active, and our origin is there. Now this might be tricky. What we might... I don't know whether... Let's try adding a mirror to it. Let's see. Add modifier mirror. Mirror modifier just on the x-axis. X-axis should be fine. X-axis is not what I'm worried about. Okay, so we don't need a face on the middle there, so we can select that face. And then that allows us to select all these points. Turn on clipping. Boom. Alright, so that seems to work, but doing Y as well will break it because of the origin, I think. Yeah, it'll make 2, so we can only do half on this one. That's okay. OW Long says, quick question, Cinema 4D or Blender? Blender, man, it's free. It's like the core reason that I love Blender is because it's free. Let's select this entire loop and Cha-Cha Real Smooth over there. And let's do the same thing on this bit. That's going to give us our bands here. But this face on the end we're going to need to inset. And then extrude inwards. Bam. We're also going to need a nice, a nice loop cut around the bottom. Bap, like that. And another nice loop cut here. And here. I don't know whether those bits can just be wood or whether they need loop cutting as well. Let's have loads of metal because we've got enough wood in this room already. Boom. Awesome. So yep, that's kind of wobbly and jank, but that's alright. I think that's the way we like it. We'll need a loop cut on the back for that portion. Cool. And then we'll come through and we'll just take all these bits that are wooden planks. That definitely needs to come up. That is wrong. Let's loop slide that up a bit. Yeah. And I'm just going to start insetting these bits. And you as well. Awesome. Cool. Now I started to get that. Last thing then, we'll do the same thing we did on the other bit. We'll just loop cut all of this now. Slide that over. Slide that over, and then maybe we'll just select that entire loop. And we'll make it a bit more of an interesting lid shape. Cool, that's interesting, but we may see the inside of this lid at some point. So we may need to create an interior section, or we may not. We may just need to extend this bottom bit here, which is what I think we actually have to do. So let's alt click this entire edge, and can we inset? No, but we can extrude. Yeah, so that'll take the entire edge here. Let's extrude that down, scale it in total, bring it back up. Like that. That creates like a nice little lip for us. And then we can extrude it on Z again and scale it down a bit. And this is just going to create a nice little interior portion for us. So let's try scale it in. That's a bit too much, isn't it? So scale back down. So that's going to create the inside of our metal lip. Then extrude upwards. Straight up. Oops, and scale him in a bit. Extrude upwards. Scale him in a bit. That shouldn't intersect in any way. It does not. F for face. Bit ugly, really ugly in fact, but you're never actually going to see the inside of this lid, so it really doesn't matter. Awesome. I think that's the lid done. we can move him down into position. And rotate him up a bit. So the most it's ever going to be is like open like this, and we're going to have stuff poking out anyway. Yeah, but we won't rotate him yet because I want to add rivets and stuff to it as well. Hey, Josh Colon, what's up, my friend? Nice oddish icon. OW Leon, welcome to the live stream. Cool. So I don't know if we want to add rivets or not, because it is meant to be like a toy chest, and I can just draw the rivets on. Let's just draw the rivets on. Let's just keep our model as simple as possible and draw the rivets on, because I'm not good at 3D modeling. So we've got UV editing, all UV, smart UV project, Bosch. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. Yeah, let's keep that. UV, export UV layout, chest lid, sure. Boom, there we go, baby. Go back to layout mode, create ourselves a new texture. This one's called chest lid. And it's got an image texture base. And that image texture is chest lid.punch. Nice, there we go. Oh yeah, baby. And because we're not adding rivets onto this, I can now move it downwards into position and open that bad boy up. Don't need hinges because it's so close to the back of the bed, no one's ever going to see down there. So what we'll do is we'll just move him upwards a bit like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Looking pretty good. Alright. Getting happy with that. We now need to add the bits poking out and the bits on the front as well that say toys. But I just need to step away for a moment very briefly and we will come back in like, I don't know, 60 seconds. So please don't go anywhere. I love you all and I'll see you in a sec. Hello, I am back. Sorry about that. I just have to step away for a moment. Good. Right, so looking at the reference, there is a load more detail and stuff on this, but we obviously don't really want to make actually the luggage. And we're going to add toys written across the front. But maybe a bit more corner detail couldn't hurt. Like, we've just got like this basic corner at the moment, you know. So maybe what I can do, I realise I'll have to remesh this. Oh, it's the band hammer. It's Josh's band hammer. It's good to see you guys finally using it. That's a great little emoji. Thank you, Josh. No one's banned yet though. It's very quiet live stream today. Maybe we can just bevel these corners a bit, is what I'm thinking. See? Just adds a little layer of something, doesn't it? So let's grab all these corners. Give them a little bevel. And see what's up. Okay. Boom. Bevel me. Let's bevel them inwards like that. I think that looks better. Although we've now obviously got to retexture it, but yeah. Oh, that just adds a little something, doesn't it? Let's do the same up here. Grab these portions. You're both trying to ban each other. You can't ban each other. You guys are like the mods. I'm sure if you keep hitting the ban hammer, it'll work eventually, though. So just, you know, keep fucking going. Just ban, 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 ban all day long. Oh, I've got to hide the bed, but I'm like 2 selections away from getting everything. So I'll just like sneak the camera into that gap. But there we go. Lovely. Alright, let's bevel this baby. We just want some little bevels on here. Something like that. Hell yeah. That's the way. Cool, that looks much nicer. Alright, we're going to have to go to UV editing and do AU or a smart UV project. Okie dokie. And then resave the UV layout. That's chest lid. That'll fix that one. And then we do the same thing here. A UV smart UV project. Boom. Makes it simpler. Awesome. UV export. Image textures. Chest base. Boom. Right. So we need to have stuff poking out of this little chesty boy here. Okay. Let's turn off. Have I got see-throughness turned on, or is that just the weirdness? Yeah, that looks good. So, wait, no, that hasn't updated the texture, has it? No, of course not, because you need to go to Texture Paint and then press Alt-R. Yeah, and then you've got to go back over here. Oh god, not actually Texture Paint. Over here and go to Texture Paint and then press Alt-R, and then that's updated. Boom, there we go. I knew I wasn't an idiot. I knew I wasn't wrong. If you ban each other at approximately the same time, there won't be anyone to ban people who need banning. This is true. Don't get me started about your boss. She told me there was no budget for my promotion, but yesterday 4 other people from the department we work with got promotions to senior. Fucking ban and nuke 'em, Josh. Get the hell out of here. Oh, there is a delivery for me outside. Excuse me, I need to give them a number when they come to the door. But yeah, we have a choice. Do I do the toys word first, or do I do the stuff inside the chest? Give me one moment. 525-244. Hello, mate.
Hi. You have a 6-digit passport?
Yeah, 525-244.
525-244.
Okay, thank you very much. Cheers. There we go. Knew there was no need to step away. Sorry for the chaotic start to this live stream today, guys. Jeez. I can still destroy the unworthy. Yeah, I can ban whoever the hell I want, but I get too distracted. Artsy Drag, hey, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Although you've probably been here already, right, with Bumbo. I'm still convinced that you are the same person. Right, so what needs to be poking out of here, first of all? I don't know yet. So I'm going to do the word toys first. Let's click that. Nice. And then let's go Shift A. What we need is... Can this be just a flat surface? No, because it needs to be the outside too. So we'll just start with a cube, scale it all down, and we will just call this one Chest T. Boom. Okay. And I think that looks about the right thickness. Maybe like that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I agree with maybe Shaman Man. It's time for you to bounce. If possible, it is time to bounce. Let's apply all those transforms there. Let's bring him away from the box a bit. Oh god, we zoomed out a bit there. And point mode, baby. Move him up. Oh yeah. Like that. Maybe a bit more. We're going to need X-ray mode on for this one so that I make sure I correctly nab all these little bits. And then we're just going to be... Let's go to like flat mode. And just making these a bit more playful. So they're not entirely flat, you know. Boom, and there's a T. How's that look? Or should it be like two bits of wood together? No, that'd be too difficult to draw. Corporate jobs do suck. I'm with you there. 6 years I spent at a corporate job and I was never actually respected, really. Well, I was by a couple people there, but ultimately that's not enough, you know. Alright, there's my nice thick juicy tea. Should have been a tea like TipTut, but it's not necessarily going to be like on TipTut or anything this. So this one can be I need a Y as well, so you can probably turn this into a Y quite easily. Chest Y. So move you over there. Bam. Now I need a Y. So that's just like this. Hang on a minute. We need to go to orthogonal view. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the puppy. Hell yeah. That's more like it. Should it be a baby Y? I think a baby Y might be nicer than a capital Y, you know? Let's do that and let's just start again. So probably best still to start with a cube, which we scale down. And bring outwards. And scale Y. Bosh, like that. And then center view. Apply everything. Chest Y. let's do this sucker properly. Now to do a baby Y, I'm going to need to extrude that downwards. Like that. And then take these guys here and extrude them out. And then maybe extrude them out a little bit more. And then take all them and move them. And then take all these and move them. And take all these and extrude them. And then loop cut. What does a baby Y look like? There's no... It's like that. That needs to be in thirds, not quarters. God, that's a pain. I need a loop cut like here, and I need like a loop cut like... Well, nowhere really, that's it, right? That looks a bit chunky for me, so I'm just going to move those in. Oh, that's better, yeah. Awesome. Extend that up. Scale it on the x-axis a bit. Move them over. Toys. Baby. What do you guys think? Good Y? Bad Y? You're still on your case of that. Hey, Kadala, what's up? I did see the news about Adobe funding Blender. I'm worried. I also saw the news that Adobe bought Frame.io, which also upsets me. But what are you gonna do? They fucking own everything at this point, right? How you doing, Kadala? I hope you guys you're having a... Fuck, my brain hole. Don't take that out of context. Hello, Kadala. I hope you're having a lovely day. We are also having a lovely day. God, my brain. I'm so tired today. This is the issue. Far too wobbly. Right. O. I need an O. O is easy. O is a cube. Nice. Apply all transforms. Move it on the x-axis. Move it on the z-axis. Oh yeah. Toys, baby. Chest O. You really hope Adobe doesn't fuck over Blender? Well, it's open source, so they can't really buy it. They can fund it and like influence its development, but then you could always just get a version of it that has none of the Adobe features. Yeah, it's just then whether it becomes like the Adobe one becomes the standard that everybody uses, and then that's when you have to worry, because Adobe are scumbags, and eventually they'll just, their long-term plan is to like price it out almost certainly so that people can't really use it because they're shitbags and they want to make money off of everything. But hey, Adobe, if you want to sponsor me to do stuff, man, then yeah, I'll take your money. Not really. I fucking hate Adobe so much. Piece of shit. All right, let's bevel these bad boys. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. We can bevel. Mother trucker, and then we'll do all. And we'll just scale them down a little bit. And in fact, maybe we'll do that for this one too. I'm gonna scale. Right click, set origin to geometry, scale. Scale. No. Right click, set origin to geometry. Scale. Nice. Wonder if we have a similar workflow like how Cinema 4D works incredibly well with After Effects. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. I mean, all I hope for is that if they do it, if they do it, then it's not the only option. That's like what I want. Because I always liked having the option. I don't want any of these faces. I want to get rid of them. Pop. X. Face. X. Nope, that is V. X. Oh god, I'm in like some weird... There we go. X. Face. X. Face. X. Face. X. Face. X. Face. X. Face. X-Face is the name of the worst X-Man. It's me, X-Face. Insert. Now I want one face that I can insert. Nice. X-Face. One face that I can insert. Doesn't have to be exactly the same because that's the whole point. All a bit jingle jangle. And then we got to select some points and give them some faces. Probably the stupidest way to do that, but I couldn't be bothered to figure out how to do it properly. So there you go. If there was Adobe that owned this, there'd only be one way to do it and it wouldn't work and it would have a bug. And then they'd still take your money. That's the world that we're going to have to live in soon. That's a bit too big after all that. After all that, it's too big. I don't like it. Select all them. I think I've got all the points. Scale. That's better, baby. Toys. Now my T's looking a bit chunky. Hey, Tadiwa Hafisi, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. You missed last week's live stream. What were you guys doing? Last week we did some animation work on the 12 Principles episode, which I should really be doing this week because it is not even started yet and it's due out on Monday. But I figured instead I'd just do some random crap in Blender because we haven't done in Blender in a while. So that's what we're doing. If you want the O to be straight, you can extrude the hole and then add back the face. No, I don't want the O to be straight. I want it to be all like clunky. All clunky and wibbly wobbly. Timey-wimey. Nice. Let's thin up this T a bit. That's good. Okay. And then I'm wondering whether when I attach them to the chest, I can attach them like playfully, you know? Like toy, and then up here. Adobe might release a rental stock assets integration with Blender in the future, plan to increase their 3D strength in competition with Autodesk. Wait, you rent textures and assets? You don't buy them outright? Fucking hell, I hate software as a service so much. I want it to die. That's ridiculous. I mean, you're renting the software already. That's like me like using a brush in Photoshop and then losing it, you know, if I don't keep paying. Oh, you can't access this design. It's literally what they do with their software and it baffles me. It doesn't baffle me, it makes them loads of fucking money, but it pisses me off. I hate everything about Adobe and what they've done to the creative industry. And I wish someone could come in and just blow them out of the water. But it'll never happen. Right, so that's good. Let's scale that one up. And then I want this. Maybe like that. Maybe. X face. X go and face it to ya. Is that the right way around? No. That's the right way around. Do I want the tail? I think I want a tail on it. Yeah, I think I want a tail on it. So let's do that. Let's get rid of the tails. X face. Yeah, I'm gonna like having a tail, so let's keep that. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, face. 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 There we go. There's our S for the face. Adobe might. Oh, I've already read that. Isn't Cinema 4D good enough? Cinema 4D is great, yeah, but it costs loads of money. Hence, Blender. Right click. Let me set the origin to the geometry. Is it already there? Yes, it is. Awesome. Here's what I'm going to do instead then. I'm going to delete all of this. X faces. No. X vertices. Get rid of all that. And then we'll select all of these and just extrude them halfway down. Maybe. We can fix that if not. But that's the way, yes. Grab all these points and face it up. Cool. So now we've got the top of an S that's looking a bit chunky, if I'm not going to lie. So let's de-chonk him a bit. It's going to be like one of those S's from school. But can you flip the mirror? Oh, I didn't think about that. I don't know. Let's select all these points. Connect them. And then. Definitely looks like one of those S's from school, which was not my intention. You know, the one you'd always just draw in your notebook. That's hilarious. Okay, we can fix that once we connect all these bad boys up. That's probably the most stupid way to build an S that I think I've ever seen anybody do, and I'm the one who did it. So that is bold. Gonna ban Adobe. Alright, let's try and neaten up this S a little bit now that we've got the basic function there. You just need to make him a bit more round. What am I thinking? Fucking Josh can ban Adobe. He's got the ban hammer. Thinking no one's around here to ban Adobe. Got the man himself. There you go, that's a bit nicer, isn't it? A bit less chungus. Awesome. Toys. let's pop these bad boys on the chest. Do we need to parent any of these? Chest S, maybe? Chest S. I need you, and you. And then what is it? Control P. Object keep transform. Yeah, it's parented all to chest T now. And we can just call this chest toys. Awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That parenting thing messed up their origins a bit, I think. Yeah, that one of their origins is all messed up. Set origin to geometry. Nice. Set origin geometry. Awesome. Then we take all these, and then we do Control P. Keep transform. Nice. And then it puts it in the middle. Chest, toys. Awesome. Stick them on the front of the chest. Bop. Just like that. Toys. Baby. It's like a leftover toy box from his childhood. How does that look? So many 3D softwares to choose from. Earlier when you had Alias, Wavefront, Mayor, and 3 Max. Yeah. And then Autodesk bought them. Unreal 5 looks insane. You're definitely right there. Maybe Sharma. Houdini's not fun. Also agreed. I don't know. I've only just started exploring 3D myself. So obviously, as you can tell. So not really my forte. But I think we need a handle. We need a handle on this chest. Okay, so we're gonna do ourselves a little handle. So we got that guy here, and we're gonna go Shift A, and all the origins are already correct. So that's awesome, because we can do 2 handles in one. Let's start off with just a plane that we scale down, that we rotate along the y-axis. We hold control, and then we go modifier mirror on the y-axis. No, x-axis. And then we can go here, Shift S, cursor to active, which does that. Then we go here, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And then we want him mirrored via his origin. So why is that not working? Because I haven't applied any of the transforms. All transforms applied. Good. Turn off the mirror. Z-axis? No. X-axis we want. Right click, set origin to 3D cursor. There we go. Oh, I knew I wasn't right. Okay, so let's move him down. Boom. Like that. Looks about right. And then set origin again. Boom. There we go. Okay. Now I can edit this one, and it edits both of my handles, and I only have to texture one of the handles. Awesome. So let's make ourselves a little handle. So I think we want a box. We want to inset that box. And there's like a little nubbin. And let's turn off you. Oh, whilst we're at it, let's be clever. Let's also do Y. Hell yeah, baby. Let's inset you. Extrude you downwards. Extrude you downwards again. And then move you inwards on the y-axis and rotate you on the x-axis and scale you up. Oh yeah. We want to turn clipping on. Adobe. Cool. Oh no, orthogonal view is not going to work well there, is it? Because of the stuff in the way. But that's okay, because We don't really need orthogonal, we just need kind of correct. Boom. Now we can X face. And we can select all these guys and we can extrude until they meet in the middle. Oh, that's gone wrong. G and X. Y is my... There we go, Y. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Then we can slam into position because we've got clipping turned on. Like that. Awesome. There's a nice little handle, don't you think? I quite like that. Let's make sure he's actually touching the box. Ah. What we need then is to hide chest base. Cut this face. Let's try insetting. No, let's try extruding, excuse me. Along the x-axis, scaling it up again, and then extruding once more. That's better. And now that should allow us to select all and move out until the handle is not touching. Awesome. Yeah. Octane is an engine, yeah. Maya's like, yeah, you're right. Maya in DaVinci, isn't it? It's like the editing post-effects workflow. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best. It just means that it's the industry standard. You know, could get something else entirely later on. Cool. Let's go UV edit. A. UV smart UV project. Nice and simple. We love it. Export UV layout. But it's not called a plane. What is it called? It's called chest handle. Awesome. Now we need you to have a texture. Base color is an image, and the image texture is handle. Proper job. Awesome. Now can we just duplicate along the Z axis? Probably not, you know, because that lid's a little bit... Oh no, it's fine, it's just the lid is overhung. So let's move him along X until he sinks like halfway through there. And that's sunk halfway through there, and then boom. Oh yeah, baby. Now we've got loads of handles. Dope, that looks great. Right, we've got to give some textures to the toy text, but that can probably wait. I don't know if I'm going to do any texturing on today's stream. First of all, we save though, because we haven't saved in a while. Oh dear, I'm so very tired today. I've got lots of animating to do after this. Right, last thing to model. We'll have some clothes and stuff poking out from inside, I think. So let's turn the lid off, like so. And let's just start with a plane. Scale the plane so it fits inside the box. On the y-axis 2. And on the x-axis 2. Nice. And then bring them up to like here. Okay? No, not okay. It needs to be a bit thinner than that then. Because it will appear otherwise poking through. Cool. So that's going to be the basis of the stuff that's inside, and we'll just draw some random like clothes textures on this and shit. So, apply all transforms. Okay, right click, set origin to geometry. Now, inside here, I could just add like a turbulent displace, but what I'm actually going to do is just, because there's so low amount of polygons that it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to do that. And then the same thing that we did for the blanket, I'm just going to start pulling this mesh down and up a bit to make it just a little bit lumpy. Let's make that one a bit smaller so we can adjust just individual or slightly less amounts of points. Cool. And this is just going to have like a texture on it that's just like a bunch of clothes or whatever. But what we are going to do, I think I want just like to take one of these and turn it into a sleeve that's like poking out the edge of the box. Yeah. So I'm going to take one of these planes here and we'll just extrude it upwards, scale it on the Y, and rotate it on the X, and then just move him like that, right? And then what I want to do, first of all, let's turn off the U. Is I'm just going to keep extruding this until it hangs out over the edge. What button was that I just pressed? I thought it was extrude, and it is. I don't want like circle mode. How do I get out of circle mode? Is that R? No, E? W? W. Okay, if I ever ask again, it is W. Alright, cool. So we'll grab these 4 points. And I just want to tweak them. Like that. And I'm going to come back through and split this in a minute. So let's go now. Scale Y 0. And that just gives us a flat thing to work with whilst I rotate. Oh my god, Josh Colon, weekly paycheck time. Love you, bro. Keep up the awesome work. Man, Josh, you're so generous, mate. Every single week, you're such a delight. What a beautiful man you are, honestly. Even on like the slower days and stuff, and I think, you know, fuck, this stream's not going well. There you are, just absolutely making my week. What a fucking legend. What a beautiful man. This is why I named my Shroomish after you. Oh god, I'm extruding an additional point now. How have I done that, and why have I done that? I don't want to do that. There you go, just those 4. Extrude. Nice. Wish you could donate more. There is absolutely no need. You are already so incredibly generous, and wow, just wow. You're the fucking best. You're fucking best, and if I didn't have a wife, I'd give you a kiss. Mwah. How's the Nuzlocke going? I just beat the 2nd gym with nothing but Shroomish and my evolution of Mudkip, who I can't remember the name of, but he's called Frog Fractions. That's the name I've given him. But yeah, I think I'm going well. I haven't died yet, but man, is it scary. I've never done a Nuzlocke before. So it's like, it's nuts how actually scary it is. Worrying that your dudes are going to die. Because normally Pokemon, you're like, yeah, fucking whatever, I fainted, oh well. Shit happens, you know. But with Nuzlocke, it's fucking terrifying. Okay, right, that's like the end of a sleeve poking out or whatever. Yeah, the stress, like you say, it helps, right? But oh, yeah, goddamn, it does set my poor little heart on edge. Awesome. There we go, that's making him look a bit more like a jumper and a bit less like a cube. Boom, there we go. So that's like the sleeve, end sleeve of a jumper or whatever poking out of there. And then when we have, oh, this is going to be chest, handle, lid, or not lip, sorry, lid. We have that there with the lid turned on. Boom. Yeah, it's going to look like just stuff poking out. Now, I'm going to grab both of these and I'm going to control parent them. And I want the lid to be the thing. So control P, object keep transform, makes chest lid. Which means I should still be able to rotate from there, which I can. And we're just going to close him up. Just a little bit more. He's a bit far open. There. Now what that means is we can look across the room and he's like, stuff's poking out, but you're not ever going to get like a proper glimpse of what's in there. So let's turn that lid back off. Right, so we've got a sleeve poking out. What else needs to poke out from here? This is the true question, my friend. Or what I should do is mark this loop maybe as a seam. Yeah, let's do that. Mark seam. There we go. That means when I come to unwrap it, it'll give us like separate things. But I don't know if that's actually how it works with the smart UV unwrap. Yeah, it does, but it's not actually that smart. We'll get to that bit in a minute. Don't you worry. Right, so we've got a jumper sleeve poking out. Maybe we need like, I don't know, I don't want just clothes poking out of there, you know? Because it's like a toy chest, right? So maybe like the end of a tennis racket or something? Or, like a toy car? Well, I already know one thing we can pop in there. And that's this little controller that we made. We can dupe that boy all the way over here. And he can be like poking his little head out the corner. Saves a second. And then let's take chest lid off and we'll go into here. And then if we select mesh mode, what we can do is just take all these mesh points and just move them up. corner missing, or is it all folded over somehow? Ah, yes, left behind there. That's no good. That's better. Right. So we've got a pile of stuff poking out of our chest lid. Okay. I'm a very focused boy. Hello, fan of aerospace engineering. Welcome to the live stream. Hi. I just love your videos. Please keep uploading. Oh, well, there is no plans to go anywhere. Please read my comments, dear. There you go, I did. I do get in the zone, especially when 3D modeling, because it's really hard and I'm bad at it. So I do get a bit in the zone. Have patience, yeah. I do get there eventually. Most of the time I just get distracted though, like a damn fool. So we've got a jumper and a controller poking out. Maybe a book, although we've used that book model a few times now, so I don't know. Let's give it a go. Because, hey look, it's got Josh C on it. Stories by Ahmed, Josh C and Mel M. Hoover. You guys are the best. Let's turn the lid off. Boom. And then let's like rotate this boy around a bit. And he can be like rotated like that. And then like that, so you can't really see the cover. There you go. Cool, that looks good. And then you stick the lid back on, and yeah, nice. Just like poking out. I think one more thing poking out. Maybe like the handle to a tennis racket or something. What do you guys think? I think yes. You forgot about the book. Yeah, it's because it's been ages. Hey, Estefiana C, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. It's the quality, not quantity. Yeah, like I said before, I don't mind there's only a few people watching, because you people are the best. Don't want no random jabronis in here causing trouble. Right, let's just have the handle of a racket sticking out or something like that. So how are we going to do this easily? Let's go to scale Z 0. And then let's extrude upwards a bit and just rotate on the y-axis a bit, rotate on the z-axis a bit. Scale that sucker down. There you go, that should do it. Nice. Cool. So I've just got a little lump there that is then poking my thing the right way. So we'll go back to global there and we'll just extrude with the lid visible so we don't extrude the right way. Nice. So let's extrude out that bat and boom, there we go. We've got like the handle of something poking out there. So extrude, scale, extrude, extrude, scale, and scale back down. There we go. Little handle poking out of like a broken bent racket or something. Cool. I think that looks good. So we'll go UV unwrap, UV editing, select all. Let's mark this guy as a seam as well. So you and you. and U, and U, marking A, U, unwrap. So that's the top of the thing there. That looks pretty much okay. We'll need to mark a seam perhaps all the way along here. And that kind of gives us our handle. That opens up that end bit a little bit better. Light map pack, cube projection. Whoa. UV, smart UV project. Angle limit. Lower for more projection groups, higher for less distortion. I don't know what that means. Whoa, I definitely didn't want that. Smart UV project. Let's crank it up and see what happens. Cares less. Okay. Let's leave it at 66. Correct that aspect. Yes. Boom. Yeah. See, that's not really much better for me because it's kind of hard seeing what's what. I've got a video just about my all my specs and stuff on the channel, mate. So go watch that one. Let's just pretend that's good and we'll stick it in there. We don't want it to be called plain. We want it to be called chest inner. There we go. UV, export UV layout. Chest inner. Awesome. God, I am feeling so tired this week. We got our jabs on the weekend, and this entire week I've just been knackered. And unfortunately, I'm the busiest I've ever been, so I didn't even have a chance to stop, you know? Alright, we got chest inner. There we go. Right. So there is our chest of stuff. I'm going to need to do unwraps for all of these as well, so let's quickly do them. UV editing. UV, smart UV project, boom. Lines, yeah, that'll do. Export UV layout. Image textures. You can be chest T. Export. You need to do the same thing. A, U. Did that even unwrap properly? No. UV, smart UV project. Perfect. Chest O. U as well. Smart UV project. Chest Y. And U as well. Smart UV project. Chest S. Boom. There we go. Now we need more modifiers. So this is chest T. Base image is an image texture. That is chest T. You're a new material as well. You are chest O. Image texture. Chest O. This one can be chest Y. Image texture, chest Y. And then the last boring bit, chest S. Oh no, not T, excuse me, chest S. Is exactly that, chest S. Cool. These now all have textures ready to go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Looking quite good. Alright, let's save that. And let's move on over to Photoshop. Boom, baby. Right. Number one, I think, first thing is going to be, let's do all these letters. They're nice and simple. So we want chest. Where's all my bits? They're not in there. Chest S, chest Y, chest O, chest T for toys. Right, just pack the glove on. Right, I'm just going to grab a glass of water and then we'll be right back to colour in all of these and texture all of these toy things. So I'll be right back. Okay, hello. Let's do this. I've got a cup of tea. I'm feeling marginally less absolutely knackered. I've taken a sip and immediately the British man in me has just perked up. Oh yes. Colours then. The tea definitely has always been red in my brain. So let's do that. And I think these are just going to be nice and simple. Feeling terribly unmotivated at work today. I've had the same thing, man. Not with TipTut, but with all the client work and stuff. It's a knackering time that we live in. Is my GPU still 970? No, I think I upgraded it. You must be watching an old video. It's called My Setup for 2020, if you're talking about my computer. If you're not, then sorry to barge in. Right, so that's the front and the back, which we don't really care about. Do I do all these other boxes? Yeah, it won't take a sec. Why not? Yeah, the best thing about doing these live streams is that I haven't looked at this project until the last time I live streamed it. It just gives me an excuse to actually do this project, which I love. So seems like a shitty Friday for people. No, man, we're here, we're chilling. We may have had a bad Friday before we came to this spot, but now we are in the TipTut zone. We are having a nice, relaxing time, and there are no negative feelings on TipTut. That's how this place works, baby. You got to get rid of those negative feelings, because we won't stand for them here. If you're not happy in the next 5 minutes, we'll get Josh to kick the shit out of you, and that'll make you happy. Aerospace, if you I answered your question, you weren't listening to me. That's your own bloody fault. Stop spamming the question, or Josh will have to put the ban hammer down. Please and thank you. Cool. I'm aiming for these. I think I just want like a nice shiny plasticky kind of feel to them. So we'll do one, and that'll teach us whether what we've done is a good idea. Everyone's speaking all these languages that I'm jealous I can't speak, because I'm literally the epitome of a ignorant English man. I used to be able to speak like 3 or 4 sentences of German, and now I can't do anything. I can't even do that. That's how pathetic a linguist I am. Alright, I think that looks nice. So let's save that as chest T, and then let's give ourselves a chest T.png. Hey, Bumbo. Don't apologise, we love you. This is a safe space. Let's take a look at how this T looks in Blender, shall we? There we go. So I switched to the wrong screen there, the screen that wasn't plugged in. Surprisingly, it didn't work. Texture paint. Bah. Layout, baby. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. So I think we'll stick with that too for the rest of those. Nice little simple technique. You can speak a good chunk of Shona. What is Shona? What language is Shona? Obviously it's Shona, but what geography, I suppose I'm asking. T. Let's do the O, but let's do him in green. How's that? How's that for a fucking colour? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It looks good. Thank you, Tejas. What's up, man? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Nice, nice turquoisey green for the O. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot though. I forgot to turn off. Oh no, I didn't. I'm good. Am I on the right screen? Yeah, I'm on the right screen. Good. I always do that. I always forget to like switch back. All right, sweet. You want to go down again to like a size 20 or so. I don't know which of these is the front and which is the back, so I'm just doing them both. Oh, of course, in the opposite, so I can't even trace them. Native language of Zimbabwe. Oh, nice. Like the indigenous language. That's cool as heck. Awesome. I've always wanted to learn sign language, British Sign Language. But it's like any other language I've ever learned. I've never had occasion to speak it. I think the most useful language for me would be Polish, because like I know a lot of Polish people at jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, They're always having conversations, man, and I want to have conversations with them. And there's a lot of Polish people living in the UK as well, so I feel like it would allow me to talk to a lot more people. But like I said, I'm like the epitome of an ignorant Brit, so I can only speak English like a fucking heathen. You know, some curse words in sign language and some basic stuff. Well, obviously those are the ones that I'd learned first. Josh, come on, who did you take me for? Right. Kids on the playground used to pretend they knew how to say "why don't you fuck off" in sign language, but I very much doubt it was the real sign language, you know? Glad you're well, Tay Jess. It's good to have you back. Righty-ho. Get rid of you. Oh no, it's on that line thing again. Oh, it's so annoying. There we go. And get rid of you as well. Awesome. Alright, and now let's go to this layer. Make him overlay. Bish bash bosh. Come on, brush, baby. B for brush. There we go. Learning a third language is hard. Learning a second language is hard. The fact that you guys are on 3 is dope AF. My brother speaks 3 languages. English, German and Greek. Because he's lived in both England, Austria and Greece. So, I think it helps, you know. But also I feel like you have to be a bit of a people person, which I am not. Because like I could go live in Greece or Germany and not speak to anyone. But yeah, you know, you don't learn the language. It's been a while since you joined the live streams and you love that it's still pleasant and calming. Ah, well, that's what we aim for, man. We try and keep it chill here. You know, we haven't grown much in terms of audience, but the people that we do have are delightful, so I always count that as a win. But yes, it's super chill. Or at least we try our best to be super chill. Alright, let's get rid of some of that down to about there. Did that save? Yes, it did. Good. Hey, Tay-Tay, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, look at that lovely red badge you've got there, mate. I think Taylor might be one of the first people to reach the solid gold badge of 24 months membership. I'm not going to lie, if I remember. Got house viewing. Nice one, Tay. Good man. Good man. Let's pop back to Blender. And let's update this texture on the O. Krakow. We've got T and O, baby. Oh, there's also half of this is missing because I turned it off. So let's turn it all back on. Door frame, roof. Roof and ceiling are the same thing, so let's delete that. All the walls. Let's turn the roof off in preview mode though, because we can't see what the hell we're doing. Turn off the reference, we don't need that. We turn off room, we don't need that. Chest lid is on already. Yeah, bam, look at all this progress we've made. Beautiful. We've been doing a lot in Blender. We're doing a lot, baby. I'm nearly finished. Well, I'm not nearly finished. I've got so much more to do, but it'll be worth it. So yeah, we're just working on this little toy chest. That is the plan for today. Can be better. Good to hear it, Tate. Good to hear you doing well, my friend. I love you. Let's take these same textures from the back. Pop it on the Y. Here. let's give ourselves a little bit of line work. The TipTut life chose all of us. We walk down the path of the leader mat. I eat the sun and drink the sky. Hey, from January, at least 40,000 people have subscribed. Yeah, it's crazy. We're doing well. We're doing very well as a channel, but this 12 Principles series that I thought would do really well is not, because YouTube is still just sending people to Alan Becker's one. Like, it doesn't even suggest mine at all, which is upsetting because I put loads of work into it. So we're going to finish it off, but that really has tanked the channel in YouTube's algorithm. It's just absolutely fucked it. But hey, you live and learn, and we'll be back to some nice animation tutorials after that, maybe a few MoGraph ones, maybe a few design ones, who knows. And the fact that I do all these different things as well isn't great for the channel, because YouTube just wants you to do one thing so that they can push your videos to the people that are looking for that one thing. But I'd get so bored. If I just did one thing, I'd get so bored. So I suffer the consequences of that, which is that TipTut doesn't really grow very fast compared to like loads of other design channels. But at the same time, like, who fucking cares, man? I'm having a good time. You guys seem to be having a good time. Fuck it. Not everything has to be determined. Not everything's success has to be determined by whether or not it's successful financially. Or at least that's what I think. Where's my old Spotify? Oh, it's still going. Don't worry, let's start it again. Let's get that, this joint is jumping in the background. Huh? YouTube algorithm is dumb? Yeah, YouTube's algorithm is dumb. It is stupid. Stupid AF. But hey, like, it works for YouTube, right? Because they know that, and I'm not shitting on Alan Becker, he's fantastic. I'm just using him as the example of what's happening specifically to my channel. YouTube knows that when they recommend Alan Becker's video, it gets clicked on because it's got 6 million views and has been for the past 4 years. So when somebody types in 12 Principles, they just go straight to his video. They don't even bother testing out new ones because there's a chance that that user won't click. And then if the user doesn't click, the advertisers don't get served their adverts. And if the adverts don't get served, then the advertisers stop paying YouTube to put their adverts up because nobody's fucking clicking on them. So it benefits YouTube in no way to suggest new content. It benefits them to suggest old content, especially in the range of like the teaching world, you know. But yeah, like exactly what Tay says, the success comes from the fact that you're doing what you want. Bang on. I'm having a good time. It's somewhat financially successful and allows me to pay my mortgage, so fuck it, that's a win. At least now I know that the left hand side one is the back, so I really don't even need to colour it in. Anything on the left, so there and there, and then all of these, and then all of them, and then all of them, and then 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 white is on the other side. Boom. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Tay. Like, creative people, teaching people, educational people made YouTube what it is. Like, you go to YouTube to learn how to do something, you know, and then like unfortunately because I watch loads of them too, like Let's Plays and things just killed it for animators, killed it for educators, killed it for everything, and now that's fucking kids opening their fucking toys on YouTube is like the most profitable thing for advertisers. So millions and millions of pound industry. Hey, it works, right? Same. Time to overthrow the YouTube government? Yeah, definitely. Chasing the algorithm means creators do what is popular and not what they want. Definitely, but I don't blame them for doing it because they need to fucking live, you know? If YouTube was my only source of income, I'd absolutely be chasing the algorithm harder than I am. But What are you going to do? I'd rather not blow my brains out, you know? Like, fuck, I didn't make this guy a different colour. He's still green. Why is he still green? He needs to be at least blue or something. Maybe yellow? Maybe a yellow Y? I think yellow could work. Let's do yellow. Oh, bye-bye. That looks a bit dirty though, doesn't it? Turn that to overlay mode as well. Multiply, colour burn. Let's try colour burn, but then turn him down a bit. There you go. Save. Oh, I could not do it because it was left open in another application. It's the most annoying update to Google Drive. At least we're helping you with your watch time for these 2 hours. Yeah, exactly. You guys are fucking delightful. That's what I'm saying. All of this stuff that I'm moaning about is YouTube. It is not the people on YouTube. The people on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned, are a fucking delight, and I love you. Bah! Yellow, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yellow. Oh, yeah. Oh, that yellow. I think the next one has to be purple. I think the S has to be purple. Guys, check out that fucking yellow. Oh. Baby. That looks great. Alright. Last one then. See you later, Kadala. I love you. Bye. Have a good time. Where the heck is my S? Excuse me, sir. Where the heck is my S? Yes, hey fan, I'm making a 3D background for a 2D animation project. Exactly. Maybe Sharma hit the nail on the head. That is exactly what I'm doing. Where's my chest S, baby? Chest S. Chest S. Where is it? Where's chest S? It's right there. Open him up. Pop. Nice. I don't want you. I want you. Because you're the best. And then I'll pop you right in there. Pop your Control Shift V. Nope, don't want that mask. Why did it do a mask? That's bizarre. Copy. Paste in place. Why aren't you working? Is the freaking keyboard disconnected again? Is that why? This keyboard is so shit and I hate it. I think the batteries are dying. Wow. Paste? No. Jeez Louise. Edit. Copy. Edit. Paste. What the fuck? I hate Photoshop. I hate Adobe. None of their stuff works. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good lord. Good fucking lord, Adobe. I'm going to punch you directly in the profit margin by renouncing all of your software. Because you are shit. You are so shit. Who is Matt? I'm Matt. That's me. You're watching me, baby. Watch me slowly lose my mind because Adobe is so terrible. Right, now this is going to be a chungus. Because this is all chopped up weird. So I think what I actually need is this. And then that middle section connects, right? So we'll just do a quick test for this one. Because one of these ends here, I think. Therefore I am. I think one of these is cocked up. So we'll see. I think it's going to be like that. This is a problem with using an alias name? No, it's not. Everyone knows who I am. The whole fucking world knows who I am. Because Google's got my data. Don't smash your keyboard. Funniest thing is when you have one of your teachers having 10k subs. What do you mean? You have a teacher like at school that has a YouTube account? That's dope. Good for them. Well done for them learning. Okay, bam. Let's go to texture paint. Let's update the texture. Okay. So what this means is, unless I'm an idiot. Yeah, see that I'm an idiot. Yeah, like there's these bits here which are all wrong. So what you do then is you go to texture paint, like this. And you move over here, like that, and you draw on this bit. And it tells you which bit's wrong. That bit's wrong. That bit's wrong. So those edges there need to swap. And then that bit's wrong. Okay, so that tells me that this bit here needs a line. So that's a yes. That's a no. So that's a no. That's a yes. That's a no. That's a yes. And then that should fix it. And all the other bits are obviously all the way around the other edges. Good. So reload. Turn off. And then there you go. All fixed. What software am I using? This is Blender, my friend. Blender and Photoshop at the moment. So you need an end. You need an end. But you need to get out of here. And then it'll tell me I can't save it because Photoshop's a piece of shit with Google Drive. Let me export this image. Gives us chest S, yes. Then we can go back into Blender and update it. Oops, that was Camlink, that's not Blender. Boom, and then that fixes the front, but there's still that one bit because I'm an idiota, which means that end needs a bit there, and then we are all good. Awesome. Cool. So that's that bit. I even drew the tick, I just didn't do it. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta blast through. Which Adobe is it? It's 2021, the latest one. I love you too, Tan. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Let's just give this a good guess. Let's just be like, yo, Glowy S. What up? I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking this, and I'm thinking this, and then I'm also thinking the other sides too. Not too bothered because no one's actually going to give a shit, but like, because there's actual real lighting in there, you know. So let's pretend that that's okay, and drop the opacity down. And then we'll throw in some fake shadows here and there. Can you tell I'm done with this S now? I just don't, I do not care for it. It's the problem with doing the smart UV unwrap without thinking about it, is then you're just a lot of the time guessing how all the bits connect, whereas if you unwrap it yourself, then you know. But hey, what do I care? I'm just a maverick renegade. See you later, Bumbo Baggins. Thank you so much. We're ending the stream in 5 minutes anyway, so don't worry, you're not missing out on too much. In fact, we'll probably end it once this all Well, this S looks correct. Oh my god, which it does not at the moment. Oh, let's go back. Look. Boom. There you go. Is bloop animation yours, TipTut? Yes, it is. I made that course. That S is not correct, as you can tell. Okay, let's try and fix that. So whatever these ones are need to swap. So that's that one there. And then that bit will be correct. It's actually not that bad. Whatever that one is needs to swap if it can, but again, I don't really care. So it's just going to be this one actually. But yeah, I made the bloop animation course. It took me forever and I'm really proud of it. So if you want to buy it, I'll be a happy little chappy. I poured my heart and soul into it. Course or website is yours, or their ice another YouTube blop animation. What? No, bloop animation isn't mine, but I made a course on bloop animation called Intro to Adobe Animate or something like that. Animate animation or something. But no, I don't own bloop. Ow, man! So what's wrong with this bit now? God damn it! I want this part here. Good sir. Good sir, hello. Is it shit? I did it wrong. Okay, so it's one of these. Ah, it's that bit. Okay, that end needs to be fully open, and then I'm good. So let's just quickly do that. I knew I shouldn't have exploded this S. I should have done it manually, but hey, you live and learn. You live and goddamn learn, then you, let's be honest. Alright, there we go. Boom. So we have done a lot today. We have done a lot. We've modelled this entire chest. I do use an iPad as well, yes. Oh my god, I'm going to fix that S later off cam because fuck me. That's a nightmare, look at that. Oh my god, look how much of a nightmare that is. In fact, that's such a nightmare, I'm fixing it right now. Let's go to UV editing, okay? Right, AU. Let's go to points. Point selection, okay? Here we go, look. AU, unwrap. Didn't do goddamn jack. AU, unwrap. Just do new. Okay, we're gonna have to clear chest S from it. UV editing. AU, unwrap. So what we want is we want to select this whole front S portion, okay, all the way around. First of all, let's lock onto it. So we want to grab everything around here, this entire bit, and just chop it up. Out of all of these, I knew the S would go wrong. The S is a GD nightmare. Okay, so all of that is the front mark seam. Select all, unwrap, boom. So there's the front of our S. I really should do the same to the back and then just pick a point here where we unwrap it. So mark seam, yes, sure. Let's move this along the y-axis so that I can get behind it and select this whole outside portion too. Right. I'm a goddamn fool. Why didn't I just do this from the start? Tried to save time, ended up wasting time. How's that? How's that for the way shit goes? That's the way love goes. That one. Mark seam. AU, unwrap, sorted. There you go. Why didn't I just do that from the start? Export UV layout. Oh my god, that took like 2 seconds. Alright, well we've got everything except the heckin' the heckin' heck. So let's go chest S. Yeah, it'll be small. Do I care? Not really. I mean, I could make it better, couldn't I? I could just make this guy bigger. Like that. Let's see if that works better. Export UV layout. Image textures, just S. Export. Cool. Right, now this time don't be a lazy bastard, Matt, because it always comes back to haunt you. 100% know the pain? Yeah. I don't have Patreon, note, but you can join and become a member of the channel on YouTube. Yeah, like Josh says, like maybe Sharma says, become a Tip Titan. On the YouTube channel membership, the Tip Titans assemble. Alright, okay, look how much quicker that was. Oh my god, look how much quicker that was. Is it going to be perfect? Probably not. Do I care? Definitely not. I don't even think you see this S. But we'll find out, won't we? YouTube takes some money from me? Yeah, it does. But, like 30%, I think. Something like that. That's how YouTube works. Patreon takes money from you as well. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. Don't think I am. Pretty sure they all take money from you. It's like how they make money. Alright, let's see if that's now correct. Google takes the most as he's fat and big. No, they take like 30% or something. But yeah, every platform will do it because why would they do it for free? You know, the only reason they do stuff is to make money from it. Oh my god, all this time I was showing you Blender instead of fucking Photoshop. I'm an idiot. I'm a goddamn idiot. Okay, we need to add chest S back to that. Boom, there we go. And then straight away that's like almost perfect. So oh well, there we go. It didn't take too long, I suppose. Do I upload on any other sites other than YouTube? No, just YouTube. Right, there you go. Well, that'll do for today. God damn. We modelled that front bit. We've got to do the chest and the other bits that are inside it as well, but we modelled it all. We just need to texture it and stuff like that, so shouldn't take too long. But that was lots of fun. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you ever so much. And Taylor, I'm not going to do an OnlyFans. God damn it. They don't do nudes anymore either, so... No, I don't do any other upload on any other site that gives me 100% revenue. No site exists that does that, I don't think. Cash App maybe, but I'm going to start fucking getting people to send me money through Cash App. Alright, that'll do for today. I am fucking knackered. God damn it. Yeah, OnlyFans don't do nudes anymore. What's the point? If I can't send you pictures of my nips, then what the hell? OnlyFans at 1 million subs? Sure. When I reach 1 million subs, I'll make an OnlyFans and I'll send you pictures of my nipples. How about that? Well, on that fantastic note, I love you guys. It's been fantastic. Really enjoyed today's stream. I'll see you guys on Monday for I don't know what. It might be a 12 principles if it's finished. If it's not, it might be another video. And that's it. Next Friday, don't know. Who knows? I've got no plans. I'm an idiot. Alright. Love you. OnlyFans at 1 million subs. You heard it here first. Catch you next time, you magnificent bastards. Bye.